How you doing, guys? Dragonman here. I'm in my machine shop, and this is what I do most of the day. If you're going to send me any jobs, you got to pack them good. Okay, you got to remember, put a note in there. Your name, return address, telephone number, and a note what to do. If you're going to send me your lower end, okay, you get a plastic milk crate. The lower end will go in a plastic milk crate. If it's a generator motor, you get the bigger milk crate. It'll fit. If you're going to send me a Sportster motor, you'll need a crate like that. See that? And you got to make sure everything's packed good. Okay, so anyway, I'm getting pretty caught up now. Okay, I just did this lower end, and look how nice this turns over. That's going to be a long-lasting motor. New bearings, new racers, balance, rebuilt rod set, 3-hole crank pin, 54 turns and roller bearings, and this is probably going to go out tomorrow afternoon. Okay, this is the jobs that we do here. I work on motors 1936 to 99. The twin cam, I can do the top ends. We do 4 and 5 speed transmissions, 1936 to 99. You can send in your transmission, just put it in the plastic milk crate. The plastic milk crate supports the transmission from rubber through the cardboard. Okay, you come around the turn here, see all the gaskets and seals, and I got a whole parts room in the back. We really only have to order parts maybe every 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, on this bench here, this is where we take the motors apart, and then we put them in a little push cart like this. See, I got these push carts now. Got 4 of them. Everything will go in the push cart, and from that point on, it'll go to the glass beating machine, and then we wash everything out. We put it on the workbench that we're going to assemble it on. I do all the machine work, and then we assemble it. Look how nice my toolboxes are. That's how you tell a good mechanic. I have 5 complete toolboxes. Okay, over here, these are flywheels I have to rebuild. The first thing we do is glass beat everything, take everything apart, and see, this is the way they come in. See, pretty dirty looking, everything's loose, the bearings are worn out, and this is the way they go out. Look at that. All rebuilt, nice, tight, new crank pin, we balance it. If he needs new shafts, we give him new shafts, and we true it. We true it twice. Once in one day and once the second day. Because overnight, a lot of these tapers suck in, and the flywheels actually move. Okay? So if you need any major machine work, it goes on these machines right here. Everything is set up for the different jobs I advertise. And relocate the spark plug hole, the valve guide hole, case repair. That middle machine has 100 memories. With machines like this, you can't go wrong. Okay, over here I take my connector rods apart. See, we made all kinds of fixtures here. Hey, watch how easy this is. It takes about 2 tons to get the race out. These are S&S connector rods. We rebuild all types of connector rods. Okay, so we take the racers out, and we got all brand new ones to go in. See, that's the old race. That's done. Okay, we're going to push the puck out. Okay, that's how we get that race out. Okay, the way we get the bushings out, we change the fixture. See, this goes right in here like that. This will go in here, and we push the bushing out. Everything is very easy when you have the right equipment. And then I have other fixtures here where we put everything back in, the racers and the bushings. I like to do about 20-25 sets of connector rods at once. This way it's like a production line. Over here I got a punch for every Harley Davidson bushing and race. Okay, let's say we're going to put the Timken bearing race in or take it out. This is the punch we use for that. These are all heat treated. I made these years ago. They're going to last forever. I have all the Amco guides in stock. If your cylinders have to be bored out more than 1/10,000 of an inch, I use my boring bar. Over here we got 7 honing machines. We hone out the valve guides, we crisscross the cylinders. This is my valve grinder machine. All the stones are cut 30, 45, 60 degrees. It's all air operated. I can do everything pretty fast when everything's really organized like this. Okay, over here we bore out the cylinders, and let's see, let me show you how that works. Okay, we take the guy's cylinders. I like to get 3 or 4 sets at a time and do them all at once. And here, this centers it. This centers the cylinder. This is a Sun and automatic stroker machine. And I've been using this machine for a long time, probably over 40 years. And the only thing that ever worn out was the filter and the belts. So these machines are really reliable. Okay, so we're going to start up the phase converter here. See, we mic up the pistons, we set up the dial indicator, we put the machine on, we lock it. See that? Step on the pedal, and it goes back and forth by itself. See that? And this will tell me how much metal is coming out. Yeah, see that? Every 2.5, 3 minutes, this machine will bore out 0.010 of an inch. Okay, then we come over here to the next machine. And look at this. This is my turntable. We actually cut out the main race. See, in a big twin case, because the steel race here sometimes gets loose, and it's sandcasted when the case is made at the factory. So the only way to fix it is cut out the old one and weld in the new one. And I have all the fixtures to do that. Okay, over here, I rebuild my own connecting rods. Look at all the connecting rods I got to do. Unbelievable. This is a rod reconditioning machine. See that? These are evolution rods, and we put the new races in, and then we go back and forth like this until we get to the right size. These are dial indicators. This one's for the lower race. The other one's for the top bushing. Right here, we've got to change the mandrels. And for all my honing machines here, I have 160 mandrels. Okay, let me show you real fast. Here, look at this collection. Everything from 1/4 of an inch, 250 thousandths, to 6 inches. Top and bottom. Every mandrel. Okay, so over here, if you want your whole motor done, which I don't do that many because the trucking company is expensive, we could actually run them right here and adjust the push rod, set the timing, check the oil pressure, tighten the heads, and make sure everything is running good before we send it to you. I have 2 twin compressors. That puts out a lot of pressure. We got 2 glass beater machines and sandblasting. Okay, over here, this is something a lot of people don't do anymore. Case repair. I'm known for case repair. I could just about fix any case. Okay, when the corners blow out, this is the piece I had made. When the lower ends blow out on the big twin, I had these sections made. And I have a lot more of these. See, Timken bearing inserts I got to put in. You know, when the guy's cases come out, you got a pan head, you want new exhaust ports, I got them. You want shovel head exhaust ports on the pan head, I could do that. I had these made. Okay, if your Sportster case is really blown out, hey, look what I could do. I cut the whole back off and we put a new section in. And if you don't believe me, I have pictures before and after. I know, it's pretty hard to believe, but I do it. I fix what they can't. Okay, over here, this is my seat machine, and this puts nickel seats in. We put the shovel heads and pan heads here, the Sportsters over here. I step on the pedal. This is all air operated. See that? It floats. And it'll find the middle of the valve guide hole, and we lock it down and we cut out the seat. Okay, over here I'll put the dual spark plugs in all the heads. I made all these fixtures to hold the heads. The whole trick with all this is to have different fixtures to hold the job on the machine. Okay, you want your flywheel shaved? We use this 15 horsepower lathe. This is before and after. Here, these are Evolution flywheels. Here, look at that. Look how thick they are. That's a lot of weight. 3 pounds come off. And this way, when you give it the gas, it revs right up. So this machine does that. Okay, we're going to come over here. Okay, here's something a lot of people don't do. Let me show you this. Okay, what are we doing over here? Okay, we got the guy's cylinder here. See that? And we mark 50 thousandths of an inch. We're going to take 25 thousandths at a time out. See, so we mark 25 thousandths. See that? And then we put it in automatic, and this will cut down the gasket circuit. And the reason we do that, every 50 thousandths of an inch lower, it creates another 1.5 compression without using those $500 forged pistons. So I think that's a pretty good idea. You guys want to send me any work, any questions, give me a call. 719-683-2200. I'm ready when you are. Let's get your job in, and you'll have a good summer.